Morning, good morning. I hope everybody's having a great day so far. It is Tuesday, June, I think it's the 18th, but I could be wrong. It could be the 19th. Anywho, I'm going to apologize in advance for any animal noises that you may hear. Um, Pigeons, dogs, goats, ducks, whatever. Uh, I'm at the back, so I'm back here with all the animals. Um, I already pre-pulled all the cards in an effort to make the video shorter so it will upload faster. And before I get to those cards and the book, last night I was kind of having a hard time going to sleep, so I got my index cards out and pulled a couple, and instead of doing a separate video for those, I just figured that I would share this morning. Hence the reason why I pre-pulled the cards to make the video shorter, because this is something I haven't been doing in the videos. Okay, so, I told you in one of my other videos that I burned all the pre-made cards that I had as far as tarot and oracle cards. I was very much led to do that. In the beginning of this journey, I felt like it was better to have my own made cards anyways, but when I went to McKay's and they had all the different cards and they were so cool and all the pretty artwork and stuff, I was just very much drawn to them. But I was directed away from those and made new index cards, and I will add more. I've actually started a list of different cards that I want to add. So that being said, with the full-size index cards, I separated them into the different groups that they came out in. With the half cards, I kind of kept them separated, but not so much. But we got, it has the numbers, the states, the letters, and other random cards. So, let's see. We got the letter 1 and the letter 5, or the number 1 and number 5. So 15 or 51. Then we got gluttony and envy, which are two of the 7 deadly sins. Gluttony, envy. I watched a video this morning. He spoke of envy green with envy, green eyes. And then we got the letter cards. You got B, O, S, E, and X. So X as in an ex-lover, ex-friend, ex-boss. BOS, that might as well be boss. There you go. EXBOS. I just saw Exxon. Okay. Then we got the 7th house, the 11th house, 10th house, 2nd house. Then we got maybe. Okay, and then these I stacked as they came out, so I'm just going to call them out in order. We got several different states. There we go. All right, we got New Mexico. Wait a minute. That's not the order they came out in. I'm trying to keep them in the order. Okay. Kentucky. Tennessee. Georgia. Arizona. Louisiana. Ohio. Virginia. Kansas. We're not in Kansas anymore, Dorothy. Or is it Toto? That's Dorothy saying, we're not in Kansas anymore, Toto. North Carolina and New Mexico. Okay, and then weeks, destiny, a change in the wind, sound the alarm, preacher, man of God, memory mapping, from below, reading rainbow, read between the lines, years, so something could be happening for years. Spiritual warfare has been happening for years. Now it's time for spiritual healing from above. So the way I took that is spiritual warfare from below has been happening for years. Now you have spiritual healing coming in from above to help you read between the lines, to help you heal, to help you remember. Memory mapping, a good example of that is the movie Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind with Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet. It also has Kirsten Dunst and a couple other big names in it, but it talks about memory mapping in that movie. It's a Focus Feature. That's the company that produced the movie. They also have a lot of other good movies. Okay. All right, and then the full-size index. They came out like in different groups, different bundles, and then some of them came out one at a time, and I just made the group bundles. Your light scares the dark in them. Blood illness. Passport. Somebody could be trying to get a passport. Secrets coming out. Or somebody could already have one. Full moon. Energy is gaining momentum. The full moon is coming up. I think we're pretty close to the pre-shadow period already. Second bundle was going to jail. Just do it. And envy again. So we got envy in the full deck, in the full size cards, and in the half deck. All right. Stuck in limbo. Shortcut with waves. Libra. Libra is the 7th sign of astrology and is a cardinal sign. Speak with love. Aries, which is the first astrology sign and also a cardinal sign. Libra is fire. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That's air. And then Aries is fire. Sloth. The feds are watching someone. So either maybe an Aries or a Libra is being watched by the feds. Your ex is involved. Baby daddy, baby mama. Earth angel. And solar plex chakra. Solar plexus. Yoga helps open up the chakras. There's other things that can do that too. The solar plexus, if I'm not mistaken, has a lot to do with your creativity. I just remade these cards recently, so I'll add those details as we go along. A bug. Hold on. He's flipped up. Oh, he's a pauper bug, obviously. Okay. All right. This battle belongs to the Lord. Someone is using or playing with black magic. The difference being somebody using it is an experienced person. Somebody playing with it is a not so experienced person. Death due to black magic. Down south. Lied to your face. Backstabbers. Cast your troubles to him. Let go of the false control. Medium. So someone could be a psychic medium or somebody could be a shmedium. As far as clothing size. Blunt truth. Honesty. No filter. Heart chakra. Gemini is the third astrological sign and is also a mutable sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini is air. And then goosebumps, God bumps. Brown hair. Aquarius, which is the 11th astrological sign and is a fixed sign. Aquarius is air as well. Surrounded by angels. Same energy people, different timelines. Last stack. Prophet. Zest for life. Protect your energy. Herbal medicine, natural healing. Pretended to be your friend. Okay, so those were the index cards that came out when I did a late night pull last night. I'm being guided to pull these out and see if anything else wants to come out this morning. Travel on the bottom. More changes coming on the cut. I wasn't planning on doing this, but as I picked those up to church to put them back in the bag, I was directed to pull a couple more. Be honest with self. Filthy home. Somebody could have a filthy home. Keep in mind, there's a difference between filthy and cluttered. Cluttered does create chaos, but there's a difference between being dirty and being cluttered. Good health. Scorpio, which is the 8th astrological sign, also a fixed sign. Thief. Leo, which is the 5th astrological sign and also a fixed sign. A lot of signs coming out. Valuing the little things. Alright, we'll shuffle a couple more times and see if anything else wants to come out. Beard. That could be a name or somebody could have a beard. Sparkles in your eyes is a sign. This is a bunch. I'm just going to take the one that's on top. It's all coming together. Dancer. Somebody could be a dancer. Somebody could want to be a dancer. Somebody could just like to dance. Queen bee. Cancer was underneath that. Somebody could have cancer. Making good choices. I need to remake this card. The puppy's got a hold of it, and it's the only one that's like that. Alright, anything else? And then I'll read from the book and go over the cards that I already pulled. Look at there. It flipped over. Church. So, oh wow. Voodoo doll, black magic. New life, new you. Past life enemy. Cloaking their energy. Gay for pay. Adopted. And there it is. It showed again. Cancer. Cancer is the 4th astrological sign and a cardinal sign. God's promise, the rainbow. So God's keeping a promise to someone. Fake smiles. Double confirmation on the gluttony. Mother Earth Gaia is on your side. Avatar. Acting dumb and innocent. Dude, that aggravates the crap out of me when people act like they're stupid or they act like they don't know what I'm talking about when they do. Or they treat me like I'm dumb. To me, that's the part that the insult to my intelligence is what bothers me the most. Like, you want to be a low vibrational person, that's on you, but you're insulting my intelligence by assuming that I don't know what you're doing. That's the part that pisses me off. Meditation needed, prayer, peace, and nature. I think that's it. Power in prayer. Sorry, I'm listening to the goats. I might have to go save somebody. Addicted to your energy. Pisces. They've been getting their heads stuck in the fence again. I can usually tell if it's a distress call. Trying to block you from your purpose. Singer. Living a double life. Creek water cleanses the soul. Spend time in nature. Aura energy. Abuse of power. Narc abuse. You never know how strong you are until you don't have a choice. Trained for lifetimes. Candle work. Dark night of the soul on the bottom of the deck, followed by more changes coming. Sold their soul on the top of the deck, followed by female. Karma is making her rounds. Story old as time. Ooh, that gave me goosebumps. Ooh. Okay. And then let me put we'll pull a few from these and see if it wants to give us anything else. The half deck. New York and 6 on the cut. And I think I may do an area codes deck. I'm not so sure yet, but I've been watching a couple new readers online, and area codes seem to be coming up a lot in several of the readings. So, okay, let's see if any of these want to come out. Eighth house, 4, N, C, Y, Wrath, Missouri, Connecticut, F, J, Future, Get Excited, M, and V. I just wanted to acknowledge them, but that was too many to like actually take them. But you know, in the past I've had, you know, where I'll do something like that and all the same cards will come right back out. Ninth house, Q, and 9. Okay. There's 6 again. 6, 0. Florida, 8. D. Look at there. There it is. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. South Carolina, Texas. Harry Potter, Hidden Meanings. Coach. Alabama. Lust. Iowa. New Cycle Beginning. And G. Blessings. Days. P, and Sloth. Okay. Alright, now from the book. It's not much. Saturday, I got Blaze of Glory by Bon Jovi, the song. If you don't know it, Google it. YouTube it. Don't break before your breakthrough. When I heard that, what I thought of 2224 when I looked at the timer was a video that I watched several years ago with T.D. Jakes, and it was called Don't Break Before Your Breakthrough. Well, you know, I realized there's like some big propaganda, whatever, going on with T.D. Jakes, but I don't keep up with that stuff, but I guess because of that, I couldn't actually find that sermon, but you can go check it out if you want to. Potter's House or some kind of T.D. Jakes outlet. Don't break before your breakthrough. And then we had a spirit animal visit. It was a turtle. He showed up Saturday. Sunday. He showed up Sunday, and then he was still here yesterday morning. And so I ended up putting him in one of the areas with a couple chickens because the dogs were trying to kill him or her. I don't know which one it is, but it came out of the pond, and yeah, there we are. All right. When we are young, we ignore advice from elders, aka people that have been there, done that. Believe me. I still am, but when I was younger, I was as stubborn could be. And I never wanted to take advice from anybody. I always felt like everybody was trying to lead me in the wrong direction, that they were just being mean, or, you know, they didn't want me to be happy, blah, blah, blah. And in some cases, that was true. But if I could encourage any piece of advice for people that, you know, I'm going to say are 20 or younger, 20, 25 or younger, ask questions. Listen to your elders. You don't necessarily have to take the advice that they give, but at least 24:24 when I looked at the clock, at least be willing to listen and absorb that information. Because even if you don't need it right then, even if you don't fully understand it right then, you're going to eventually. But unfortunately, a lot of times, by the time we get it and we figure it out and we realize, hey, they really knew what they were talking about, it's too late. Yeah. All right. And then when a woman is loved and nurtured properly, it isn't difficult to get her to submit to a man, vice versa. You know, I have said for a long time, because people have always given me grief because, I'm not a very submissive type woman. But I've also never been in a place in my life where it was realistic for me to be submissive. The people that were wanting me to be submissive were people that were wanting me to do things that either I knew were wrong in general, or they just weren't right for me, or I just didn't want to do them. But sometimes we don't want to do those things because it's different, where it makes us uncomfortable. It's something new. We're scared of it, whatever. But I've always said that give me a man worth submitting to, worthy of my submission, and he will get it freely. But, people very much, especially men, very much focus on that. And it's like, okay, you want somebody to submit to you, but are you trustworthy? Are you worthy of that submission? So remember that. It goes both ways, not just women. A marriage, a relationship goes both ways. And so does the, submission and compromise and everything else. Okay. Now, I pre-pulled all the other cards, so this should go pretty quick. 26, 24 on the timer. All right, with our sweary affirmation, we got get your shit together and go for a walk. You don't necessarily specifically have to go for a walk, but get outside, get in nature, go swimming, whatever. Just get outside, get fresh air, allow your mind to wander. All right, and then with our chakra wisdom cards, we got third chakra, solar plexus, personal power. Solar plexus did come out in our index cards. I choose to be myself and to express my truth. I have a positive influence on the people and the situations around me. I allow my integrity and confidence to shine, which instills more confidence and belief in myself and then encourages others to have natural confidence in me. I do not allow my personal power to become egotistical, manipulative, or exploitive. You know what I'm saying? Exploitative? Yeah. All right, and then our grief affirmation. Though my grief is painful, it is a natural, necessary, and healthy response to my wounds. I can learn to work with these feelings so that they can eventually guide me to a place of healing and safety. And let me hold this one back up too so you guys can take a screenshot of it if you want to. All right. And then, for our space cards, we got Jupiter and lunar eclipse. Here's Jupiter. Let's see. There you go. And then lunar eclipse. Okay. In lunar eclipse, in the shadow of the Earth, sometimes as Earth travels around the sun and the moon orbits Earth, all three line up perfectly. Sun, Earth in the middle, and Sun, Earth in the middle, and then Moon. When this happens, the sun shines on one half of Earth, and the dark side of Earth faces the moon. As the Earth and moon come slowly into perfect alignment with the sun, Earth casts its shadow on the moon, leaving an even smaller sliver of sun, lit moon in the sky. We've experienced several eclipses in the last couple years. Until Earth eclipses her and the moon disappears, almost. And then it says, the moon may blush. Often the moon glows with a reddish color during a lunar eclipse. How can this be? Earth's atmosphere can actually trap light from the sun and bend it, allowing some red light, which does not scatter as much as other colors, to bend around Earth and reach the moon. Even while it is in shadow during a lunar eclipse, this gives the moon a rosy blush of color. Wow, I didn't know that's why it did that. So, red light does not scatter as much as other colors. I feel like that's important for some reason, the color red. All right, and then Jupiter, the 5th planet from our sun, largest planet in our solar system. Average distance from the sun, 484 million miles. Average day length is 9.92 hours. Temperature is negative 234 degrees Fahrenheit. And it has 64 moons. A factoid: Jupiter was named after the Roman king of the gods. Jupiter has a giant spinning storm, the Great Red Spot. Wow. That has been observed for more than 300 years. Did I not just say that I felt like there was something significant about red? 3124 when I looked at the clock, and then Jupiter has a giant spinning storm, the Great Red Spot. Wow. And as I say that, the 3141 on the clock, and then the red blinking light to show that I'm recording. Okay. Wild Offerings affirmation deck. We got companionship, divine timing, true offering, and service. Companionship. When you fully bless and embrace your aloneness, you're ready for the ones who are meant to be with you. May I welcome this solitude, knowing it will open the way for all healthy relationships. I have to pause and take a drink. I can't wait no longer. Divine timing. The divine brings things in the timing that we need. Nothing becomes before we're prepared, nor leaves too early. May I always trust your perfect and holy timing, dear divine. True offering. May I realize the fears, illusions, and addictions that keep me from true offering. May I relax into your plan, trusting that the next steps will always be shown. Use me, love, use me for the highest. I am yours alone. And then service. You stop